What's popping? It's me. Check this out. It's the case study website, July 2022. It is August 1st. This is not complete because there's a lot of shit that's kind of happening, blah, 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 blah. I didn't get all the numbers in, but it's only a few pesos. It's not going to make that big of a difference. So here we go. There we go. Of course, the background of the website was started in January of 2020. Threw up some words, not a lot. And then I forgot about it until July of 2020. Then I started actually posting again. And here's kind of the trajectory from, I have it set to June because nothing really happened before that. That line, that blue line would have been flat prior to that. That's when I started publishing again. And you can see, recurring revenues, dark green, total revenues in that kind of translucent-esque green. So you can see the pathway that we've gone on from, total word count and publishing, page views per month, and then earnings. And again, as I talked about last time, I have no desire to sell a course or build an email list to try to sell shit to people that make websites or whatever. So I took the actual earnings off. Now, if you just go look at some past case study video or whatever, you can see that, and you can do the math yourself, or just kind of look at the graph and estimate where it's at now. But yeah, I have no desire to be some kind of guru and sell kind of courses and all that kind of shit. So the actual numbers don't matter. They really don't. This is for me, so I can look back, a year from now and go, hey, that really worked. That big push of content really paid dividends on this site. And again, kind of the goal is like 1 million words. I think that's kind of the title or whatever, but get to 1 million words. And it's incredibly difficult because this is it's not monetized through display ads at all. It's entirely affiliate stuff. I have my own products and stuff on there, but it's all very much performance based, and traffic is not a performance metric. It is just a way to get people on the site. So that's that. Anyway, by the numbers, that got bright. 175 new posts were published for 509 total that are published live on the site, with 63,000, almost 64,000 unique words on the site, about 403,000 total published. Revenue's up 19% from June, which is not expected at all. It's typically in this kind of niche, whatever. Over the summer months, money goes down, but apparently I'm wrong. There's almost 47,000 page views in July, up almost 8,000 from June. Got another 242 email subscribers. Bring that bitch up to about 366. Those are unsubscribes are removed, bounces are removed. I don't care. Get that out of here. Didn't spend any money on new articles because I had a bunch that were coming in that need to be published, and that's why I hired a VA to do that for me so I could do other things like play video games. So I spent $712.50 on my VA, who, again, it took like a 20-minute video. This is what I want you to do: A, B, C, D, and E. Do it. And then she did it. I was not going to publish 175 new posts. Full stop. I was not going to. So that she's going to be my right-hand man, so to speak, over the next few months, just getting after it. And then, of course, $70 on like email software, active campaign, blah, 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 whatever. So this volume game. All right. So this is actually just stems from an interaction I like literally, because I love that. Is that a paradox? Maybe jumbo shrimp, whatever. Like literally, about exact. Had an interaction in a niche shite community about volume, because I was just like, yeah, I published 175 posts, and they're like, well, I can't imagine seeing the volume, or not the volume, but the quality. It's like, you dumb bitch. I didn't say my VA wrote 175 articles. I say they published 175 articles. There's a big difference. And there's weird inverse relationship between quantity and quality, as though if you have more to publish, quality has to go down, but it's really not the case. I don't understand the rationale behind that. I mean, I get it, because most people that do this, like they have an adversity, I think that's the right word, to like hiring or getting help or outsourcing. Like they take pride in that. Like they think it's a point of I guess pride, to write everything themselves. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, because I know my work ethic is shit. I'm going to hire out as much as I can. I will forego taking the money earned and pocketing it, and instead reinvesting back into the site, until it gets to the point where, okay, now it's on autopilot as far as growth and everything like that. Because I know I'm not going to be the one, because guess what? That's how this happens right here. That's from August 21 to February of 22. Like that's what happens when I just do it myself, because I just go, oh well, we're making money every month. Why keep going? We're making more money every month. I know that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it's because you're doing a lot of volume doesn't mean quality goes down. They're doing the exact same, quote unquote quality that I would do myself, but I can just pay them $7 an hour as opposed to me doing it. And I can take the earnings from the site or contract work or something else that I actually enjoy doing and can do, and put it towards this. So it's weird. People are weird. Most of them are boo-boo heads. So basically what she did was take, the whole game, not the game, but whatever. The whole thing was like, hey, we're going to take 20 products in this vertical, and we're going to get 20 like good articles written, like those juicy 3,000 word, 2,500 word articles written. Boom, those are created. And some of those were old, so they didn't contribute to the word count. They're from like previous months. But take those, and you have different sections of those articles that are really, virtually, they're not going to change, regardless of the context of a post. So it'd be like, I don't know, if you had a website comparing, let's do this, these notebooks, right? I got this notebook here, which is a 5-star Schmied, like graph paper notebook. And then I have this like sketch pad that, I use it to write notes. You couldn't see any of that. I don't know why I flipped through there. So, this one, it's like the price is going to stay the same. The graph paper, the number of pages, all those are like the very tangible features are not going to be, they're not going to change from post to post. So we take those, we make reusable blocks. The pricing, the features, the where you can purchase it, all those kind of like these are going to be the same, and we make reusable blocks with those, and we take those, and then I've talked about this in detail in other videos. We take those and, okay, here's the pricing for this one, here's the pricing for this one. All right, we're just boom, down the line, features, benefits, testimonials, blah, 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 down the line, and it creates a new post. You have a little bit of custom word in there, intros and conclusions and things like that, but for the most part, 80% of it is reused content. And I know a lot of people get caught up in, well, it's duplicate content. It's like, yeah, but guess what? It works, and it gets indexed, obviously slowly indexed. It's not like, all those go in the SERPs right away, but that's because a lot of them are just low volume or no volume keywords, or there's not keywords at all. They're just based on like, okay, if I was Joe Schmo doing research on these two notebooks, I might look up this one versus that one, whether it gets one search per month or 100, those posts are still getting created, or no searches per month. And even if they don't get indexed, I have a few little, I use Pabbly, like Zapier alternative, because it was like a lifetime thing for like $150. I have those auto posted to like my own subreddits. So the great thing about that is those posts on Reddit, on, again, my subreddits that I create, and I don't want subscribers, they're only to index those posts. So when people do those searches, if my article's not indexed, that post is indexed, they click on there, they go to my site either way, and then they read through and do that whole thing. And the reason why I can have a VA do this is because these are not, I need you to write 1,200 words about comparing these two things. No, here's what I need you to do. I need you to come up with some 4 to 5 sentence introduction, use the AI writer tools. The introduction doesn't matter. Just, again, here's what this was about. Comparing these two things. Boom. And then slap in all those boxes, send it, publish, find the featured image, publish, edit the URL slug, whatever, like very simple shit. So that's kind of the game plan with those posts. And I've learned, because I've tried this as well, as I've tried to create something where it's like, you know, best microphones for podcasters, best microphones for musicians, best microphones for live performance, and then using like the same reusable blocks, just even, you know, either in a different order or something like that. Doesn't work. Don't try it. It's not worth it. So there's that. Anyway, that's the volume game. So just because it's being published in mass does not mean it's like, you know, just, you know, it's third world English stuff. They're taken from already edited pieces, reused a bunch of times. Anyway, and that's a picture of my VA. That's actually what she looks like. She does have 6 arms, and she does give me donuts and coffee from the Philippines. So, lovely. Anyway, update on kind of the whole game plan for the last month and the next 2 months. While she's working on publishing that, I'm doing a lot of email marketing stuff. I'm doing a lot of automation, getting things set up for like the evergreen email sequence. Got a bunch of those emails written. Not as many as I want, but enough where if somebody comes on, they're in the sequence for a few weeks. And it's not a 52 email sequence anymore. Now it's like 182, because I want to have, well, probably more than that. I want to have an email go out every other day as opposed to once a week. More volume, more people, like purely informational, like drip sequence over a year. That way, you know, the people that stay on there and get those emails are actually engaged. And you know, the whole email thing is, I don't care to have a list of thousands of users if my open rate is like 8%. That's not benefiting anybody. That's just costing money. I'd rather have 2,000 people as opposed to like say 20,000. I'd rather have 2,000 and get like a 60% open rate, 80% open rate over the first like 24 hours. And that way, just kind of, those people are engaged. They're real. They like it. It's not costing a bunch of money to have all these like stagnant subscribers. Anybody that unsubscribes is gone. Anybody that bounces is gone. Don't care. Get out of here. There's more people that'll come in, you know, next month. So doing those emails, again, got to do a shitload of email automation as far as for product sales and just like, hey, go to this site. Hey, do this, blah, 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 blah. Email courses as well. I also want to turn all the old ebooks I created in like 2020 when I kind of got really into the site, like getting after it, into video courses, update that material, probably even turn those into updated ebooks and like resell them or repitch them to everybody. And anybody that's bought one can just get that for free. I need to create sales pages for every product. That way it's just more marketing. And then eventually rebuild the business directory site with MRR in mind. So it's just hey, $3, you post your business on here and you just pay every month forever. Currently worth between 40 and 90,000, you know, rough estimates, very rough estimates. And that's a huge range because it's very different estimations. And the new promotions have earned some amount of money. So very cool. I think that's it. That's all we got.